Slate said it was weird that I sleep with my guns. It's called being prepared. Look it up!
Now, clear your mind and just breathe.
Ugh, I cannot. I don't know why you dragged me out here.
I thought meditating was your thing.
It is, but I prefer to do it alone. It's hard for me to concentrate when an Avenger is staring at me.
Are you referring to me, Magic? Because I was planning on closing my eyes.
Oh, come you two. This is supposed to be a bonding experience. Agatha has been teaching me about meditation. She said our minds not only need to be strong on their own, but they need to be united as one.
Yes. Only if we are connected by consciousness can we withstand Lilith.
Ugh, fine, I will meditate with you. But no peeking.
You either.
Okay, let's try this again. Close your eyes and try to clear your mind of all the clutter. Every time a thought enters your head, gently acknowledge it and just let it go.
Ah, so I should be like Tony.
Oh, Robbie.
I give up.
He started it.
Don't feel bad, Hunter. I'm just the best video game player ever. Oh my gosh, I should livestream in Ghost Rider form. Oh my god, I could break the internet.
I have lots to talk about. Too much.
Well, hello there.
Warm-up time, everybody. 200 jumping jacks, 30 burpees, and a Murph.
You're like a extra extended family to me. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this.
Midnight Suns never skip leg day.
Oh man, Blade goes to one of those fancy gyms where people deadlift professionally.
We are not poisonous.
Hooray, we're getting along! Can we please stop the workout now? What did I get myself into?
Having a rough day?
I've had my fair share of rough days, but I'm finally reaching my breaking point.
So, what is the problem now?
Eddie won't listen to me.
You and Eddie have a complicated past. You cannot expect him to suddenly become your best friend.
I know that. I'm not breaking out the friendship bracelets just yet, but I wish Eddie would at least meet me halfway.
What is the actual problem?
Look, it's Eddie's vampire investigation. It feels like we're on one wild goose chase after another. I'm worried Eddie's about to jump into the deep end.
Then it is good that you are around to throw him a rope when he needs it.
I've been trying, but I feel like I'm starting to run out.
Peter, no one is forcing you to help him.
I know, it's just... Eddie always pushes me away. I thought if I could help him with something he cared about, maybe he'd... I don't know. I just don't want him to make a fool of himself, or get into trouble if he pokes around in places he shouldn't. What should I do here, Hunter?
You have known Eddie longer than I have. I trust you to guide him in the right direction.
Oh, wow. You really know how to ramp up the pressure, don't you? But you're right. I should figure out what I'm gonna tell him.
No matter what you do, keep looking out for your friend.
You got it, Hunter.
The cross-training place? Ah, no wonder I can't stand Blade's training days.
I'll have Pepper buy the franchises, then liquidate.
A team that trains together, slays together.
Don't tell me. Red Skull's plans for Wundagore monorail.
Close. Red Skull dug them back in World War II, but where they go, well, we're not sure. Yet.
There are some hints in Crossbone's data that a few of the tunnels might even be older.
How much do we trust Crossbone's data?
I trust it enough to investigate and launch reconnaissance. Up for a little smash and grab, Logan?
Ah, I see where this is going. It's a cannonball special. Except that you're throwing me at a whole mountain.
We know you're strong enough to take it.
Want in on the action, Steve?
Negative. I need to poke around Crossbone's hard drive. There's still encryption I can't crack.
Maybe it's spicy love letters from Crossbones to Sin? She's Red Skull's daughter or granddaughter or something. Anyone sharing a family tree with Red Skull is bad news. Dating Crossbones is proof of that pudding.
That's right. I wonder what kind of murder sonnets those two deranged lovebirds wrote to each other. But while it would make some titillating nightmare fuel, we have bigger fish to fry.
And it's a big old doozy of a fish. Something called Project Gottmortar.
Based on my limited German, that sounds promising.
Agreed. Only it could be nothing. Red Skull doled out fancy names left and right. I think the answer's here, in Crossbone's data.
What we do know is that these tunnels go somewhere. And Hydra's hiding something. Something potentially big.
Well, that's more context than I normally get for potential suicide missions. Into the Hydra nest we go. Hope you're not afraid to get dirty, Hunter. If we're really going into those tunnels underneath Mount Wundagore, get ready for some good old-fashioned grime and slime.
Are you saying the Red Skull did not value comfort?
The guy was a Nazi whose head was the color of an inflamed big toe. I doubt he was trucking in lacy throw pillows down there.
I will adjust my expectations.
The map we have is pretty loose, but luckily, you're gonna have me leading the way. So don't worry about getting stuck or lost.
If you are confident you know where to go, then I will be right there beside you.
Smart, Hunter. Real smart. Trust me and we'll get in and out of there before Hydra knows what's up.
With any luck, we will learn the Skull's secrets quickly.
Yeah. It'll be good to see what the old bonehead was up to.
You talk as though you knew him.
It's not like we traded punches or anything, but I was in Canadian intelligence during the war. The Skull was definitely on our radar. As nasty as you'd expect. Obsessed with the occult.
And this Project Gottmortar?
That's new to me. Hopefully it lives up to its name. I'd hate to go all the way down there and find out it's just a regular old mortar.
Your jokes are mordering me, Logan.
Whoa, nice German humor, Hunter. If I had a hat on, I'd tip it to you right now.
Danke.
Whatever it is, I hope we can get it out of there. I don't want to spend more time in those tunnels than I have to.
On that, we can agree.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. I tell you, there's nothing better than a bunch of spooky tunnels.
Hunter, got any concerns? You're headed into unsecured tunnels beneath Mount Wundagore with Wolverine as your guide. I'd understand if you've got some worries.
Considering the Red Skull connection, I am surprised you will not be leading us.
Normally, I would be leading the charge. Unfortunately, I need to keep working to decode the rest of the drive.
If Crossbones intended for you to be there, it may be better that you are not.
I'm not one to hide from a fight, but I appreciate you and Logan looking out for me, Hunter.
What was Logan saying about someone named Sin?
Ah, yes. She's a member of Red Skull's family. I've tangled with her a few times. She's a chip off the old block. Minus the giant Red Skull, of course.
Do you think she knows about this Project Gottmorder?
I have no doubts. I caught her trying to raid a museum for some of Red Skull's artifacts. If Crossbones was going to give his intel to anyone besides Lilith, it would have been her.
But he did not. He gave it to you.
Right. And that leaves us little choice. If we don't find this Project Gottmorder, it's only a matter of time before Sin does. Good luck out there. You know, this isn't the first time Hydra's turned to the occult. Back during the war, Baron von Strucker tried just about everything to get a leg up on the Allies. I remember Project Lazarus, when he tried to create an army of undead Nazi super soldiers.
From everything I have been told, these Nazis were already monsters to begin with.
Some of the worst I've ever fought. Even so, to be a soldier, brought back from death, forced into an endless fight, never to rest. It's almost unimaginable.
Really?
Well, I suppose you're right. We both find ourselves called back into duty in the middle of a long war. The difference is we have a choice. No one's forcing us to pick up our shield or sword when the call to battle comes. It's a decision we make for ourselves each and every day.
One thing is certain, Steve. Regardless of the century, you are an honorable man.
I'm just trying to do what's right. But thank you, Hunter. That's kind of you to say.
If I were a Hydra mastermind, I'd keep secret labs stocked with even more secret research.
Hunter, hello.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
Monitoring its own. Injured, I believe. Yep, he is.
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Can't say I need the practice, but happy to help you out.
See you around.
Needs another day. Then I will do a mission.
We can't allow that helicopter to escape. Do whatever it takes to stop it before it departs.
Not lost focus yet.
We don't have much time. Take down anyone in your path and stop that helicopter.
Huh. Is that all? Here you go. You need this more than
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Speed to restore our strength!
To get on my bad side.
You're making it hard to resist the bloodlust.
They must be getting desperate.
Very set in their ways.
Keep it up. The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
That wasn't bad.
We've stopped the helicopter. Clean up the rest of these Hydra thugs.
The advantage is mine.
Ouch.
Mother said you would be delicious. Weak. Your blood will heal all.
I'm going to get you for this.
More of her servants join the fray.
Coming at me?
As they say, everything by the book.
You started it.
There was a time when Caretaker would have forbidden that sort of thing.
Going for it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
No one is to blame but yourself. Our pact will not be broken.
You should be pleased with our progress.
Doesn't this happen to you like every day? You asked for it.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Here's one for you.
Now that was something.
Hope this helps.
Every little bit helps.
Mia! I did not see you.
The more the merrier.
Oh.
You were too weak for this fight.
Did not see that one.
Would you rather fight 5 tiny Deadpools or a single giant one?
If it was here, Autumn would show me. Autumn does not answer.
I ain't much of a conversationalist. More of a fighter.
How's it going?
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
All right, then.
Tea, anyone? Is it tea time? It's tea time. Are we talking gossip or the drink? Drink. Gossip. You have gossip? You have actual tea? Is it bubble tea? No. What's the gossip? Hot dogs sold in the Bronx are made from rats. That's already known, but it will not earn you bubble tea. I'm getting a little rusty. I've been away from the bugle for too long.
More than a healing factor, you know. Get ready to check out my amazing tracking ability. I once wandered the sewers under the Hellfire Club's New York building for hours. This'll be a piece of cake. Really curious to see what the Red Skull's so interested in down there. I gotta say, if this whole chase turns out to be for buried gold, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. You ever hear the expression transia is for lovers?
No.
Me neither. There's a reason for that. You hit as hard as Colossus. Yana said that.
His portal.
According to the map, the way into these tunnels is in a ravine at the base of the mountain. We can bring you right up to the entrance.
Beautiful. I can take it from there.
I'll have you know I'm indulging your desire to follow this map. Don't say I never gave you anything.
After this, I won't even expect a card from you on my birthday.
How can this be? It seems we have been walking in circles for hours.
It's been 20 minutes. Relax. We're close.
You said that after your last sniff.
And I was right. This is supposed to be an ambush.
Ambush? This is a slaughter.
No kidding. They were trying to get inside that vault. I don't believe in coincidences. Which means...
Project Gutermortar.
I'd bet my life on it.
So did they.
Guess Hydra just dropped a rung or two on the bad guy food chain.
Maybe so. Still, this Lilith feels different somehow. Feral.
You sniff that out?
We can debate the hows and whys later. Get that vault open before more of these things show up.
Too late for that.
You're right about that thing. Sounds like it died, then crawled through hot garbage.
That is one way of describing it.
I'd be more concerned with how it fights, not how it smells.
Easy for you to say. It's not breathing down your neck.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Now that was something.
This shouldn't take long. This should help a little. Let's do it. Whatever gets the job done.
You were too weak for this fight. Welcome assistance. More of them are joining the fight. Maybe I should be flattered.
I haven't seen that kind of Hydra regalia since the war.
Old Johan was probably hoping to hide out here if things went south. I guess he didn't make it.
We have our hands full as it is without having to worry about Red Skull, too.
Kiss it goodbye.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Looking good for you. I've got a reputation to protect.
The light is on our side.
I'll take what I can get.
I don't do this for just anyone.
Who's really driving that thing? You or the computer?
Time to see if Red Skull really did hide his ultimate weapon here.
I'd say we found your god killer.
An old Enigma lock. Hang on. I think I might be able to decipher the sequence.
Got your decoder ring right here.
Great. Dollars to donuts, that alarm still leads somewhere.
Let's not stick around to find out. The hell you waiting for, kid? This way.
Crossbones command ship.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Temple of Chthon.
Not what I'm talking about. Better brace yourselves.
This is why we enter the code.
That's a real mean guard dog they got for this place.
You need to look for a way out. You can't beat him in a straight fight.
We'll either figure something out or die trying.
You sure know how to rally the troops, Logan.
Now it's my turn. You picked the wrong one, bub.
Let's try this one.
The wonders of modern technology.
Wasn't your signature move.
Your time has come.
Your mother abandons you.
Not what I wanted to do. Dang it. Crap. Okay.
Her fire burns inside me. Her wrath through my...
This is a dangerous game of cat and mouse.
Not so enjoyable when you are the prey, is it, Hunter?
At least we are still in the hunt. You have already been consumed.
Don't mind if I do. Here we go.
Whatever gets the job done.
That'll work. Ought to improve the odds. Sure, why not?
Nice move, bub.
Getting it done any way we know how.
Crude, but effective.
Been saving this for a special occasion. I feel at least 4% stronger than before. Gotta check my math.
Yes, mother.
That's not right.
You do not know who I am, do you?
Do you see the glow of Wundagore? The time is almost.
Always some doomsday prophecy or ancient evil with you guys. Almost makes me miss Magneto.
I feel more like myself every day.
You asked for it. You're lucky I ain't taking trophies.
Who makes your armor? I bet it's crap.
I wish I could tell you we had some kind of air support or evac on the way.
That would be too easy.
You'll leave when Mother says so, not before.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
Stronger.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
You are not worthy of her.
Oh, crap.
Running out of options here.
And space.
One chance, Hunter. Return with me to Mother, and I will spare what remains of your friends.
Man, I miss the torn purple pants days.
It may be our only chance.
That ain't a chance, kid. It's a monster. So come on, Ugly. Let's finish this.
Finish this, Logan? Yes, I will!
Hunter, come to the forge when you can. It's urgent.
Okay, cut the bull, Stark. I know you've got some kind of Hulkbuster up your sleeve. Let's have it.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some Hulkbuster armor back in one of my warehouses, but it's only a stopgap, not a solution. Especially with the Hulk in his current state.
So a smart guy like you never bothered to come up with a fail-safe in case the green chunk ever went psycho?
We found the most effective way to control Hulk was Banner himself. There is no better fail-safe.
And now that Banner's gone screwy, nothing? No plan for when things got really tough?
There are always plans, Logan. Sending him off-world, perhaps?
Outer space? That's really the best you could come up with?
I don't see you coming up with anything better.
I'm raising the warning now. When the time comes and we don't have an easy solution, I'm ready to take the hard path, and you'd better be prepared to follow me.
Ileana, what are you doing to Tony? Like...
Nice work out there, bub.
I don't think Wolverine has the patience for stealth missions.
Thank you for coming, Hunter. I need to talk to you about the artifact from the Red Skull's vault. The occult emanations coming from this god-killer are unlike anything I have ever encountered.
When I gripped it, I saw a face. The face of Chthon.
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness I sense here is beyond the realm of mortals. It's no surprise Red Skull was seeking that level of power. This is more than just an artifact. But whatever it is could represent a change in the direction of our battle against Lilith.
You are the only person here who can figure out what it is. And if you cannot, then maybe it is best we just ignore it.
I wish ignoring it was an option. I wouldn't feel so uneasy in its presence that way.
You are uneasy because you understand what it could be.
I appreciate your vote of confidence in me, Hunter. Some part of me feels that everything in my life has been leading up to a moment such as this. And with your continued support, I feel that I won't let the group down. I think the safest option is to keep it here in the forge for a bit longer, at least until I've had a chance to study it more. I don't think anyone should handle it until we know what it is for sure.
Very well. And how long do you think that will take?
Well, I think the world will be ending soon, so hopefully before that. I need to consult my grimoires. Check back with me when you can.
I never expected the Red Skull would trouble me again. Yet here we are. When I woke up this morning, the Red Skull was the furthest thing from my mind. Yet now it seems he's a key player, even from beyond the grave.
In my experience, the grave is but a way station, not a destination.
Every time I think I've got my mind wrapped around this conflict, I get thrown a curveball.
Oh, finding that artifact beneath Mount Wundagore destabilized me as well.
Here's hoping Strange can figure out what exactly this god killer is. If the Red Skull had it, then it's nothing good, I'm sure.
Earlier, you mentioned the Red Skull was drawn to the occult.
like a fly to a rotting carcass. How much do you know about World War II?
I did not realize there was a World War I.
I'll just sum it up. Red Skull was a man whose ambition knew no limits. And when our world didn't give him enough, he looked beyond it for even more power.
A very dangerous man indeed.
And we're all safer that he's no longer among the living.
I think the world is safer because you are here protecting it, not because this Red Skull is gone.
I'm just one man, Hunter. It's all of us together that keeps the world safe. That includes you, Tony, Caretaker. Even the ghosts around here do their part.
I wonder how the Red Skull came to share my mother's obsession with Cthulhu anyway.
Oh, I'm sure he tried to find your mother to help him. All part of his Project Gutmortar.
My mother never would have allowed him to share her power.
Well, I don't think he got that blade just to put it under glass, if you know what I mean.
He planned to use it all right.
Now we just need to figure out why Crossbones wanted me to have it. Whatever the Red Skull wanted with that weapon, it wasn't good.
What's troubling you, Sarah? The hilt of the God Killer. It looks familiar. What do you mean? I don't know how to say this, but it looks like it's made of the same material as Hunter's collar. The same material? Sarah, the collar we created is made of orichalcum, the metal of Atlantis. I know. It sounds crazy. Have Strange examine the thing. Because if it is, Sarah... I know, Agatha. I'll see what I can do.
What is this about the God Killer?
The hilt. It looks a lot like the metal your collar is forged from.
Orichalcum. How can that be?
I'm not sure it is. It's just a hunch. Strange should examine it. See if my hunch is right. Because if it is, the God Killer might be our best shot at taking my sister's life. Putting an end to all this madness.
Is that not what we all want? An end to this?
There's only 2.5 members of the Blood left in all creation, Hunter. When we defeat her, my only sister will be dead, and our kind will be nearly extinct.
I know this is hard, Sarah. But life as we know it will become extinct if we do not take hers.
I'm just sorry that the burden keeps falling to you. You must kill your own mother again. That must be incredibly difficult for you.
It is just my destiny.
A tragic destiny.
Tragic for me, but a happily ever after scenario for everyone else. And that is all that matters.
I fear sometimes I raised you to be too self-sacrificing.
You raised me to fight for the greater good.
Perhaps we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves too much. We're not even sure the handle of that blade is made of orichalcum.
Strange will find out.
Make sure he does. Good day, Hunter.
Let's converse, if you wish.
Hunter.
Great job last night, Rip Van Winkle.
Hunter?
I have been watching you.
Like in a secret admirer or creepy kind of way?
You are very confident for someone who lacks self-worth.
At least buy me dinner before you peg me like that. Why are you calling me out?
Because it felt right.
There's my chaotic little hunter, telling it like it is.
I'm serious. You maintain so much confidence, but I do not think it is real.
Technically, nothing is real. Some people say we live in a simulation. Spooky. You ever heard the phrase, fake it until you make it? Wait a sec, of course you haven't. Basically, you pretend long enough, and then it sticks. It's the best way to trick other people into thinking you have your crap together. You don't do that?
Certainly. I think it is a very human thing to do.
Don't forget about the aliens.
Thank you for your insight.
Anytime. I love talking. All I'm saying is that we all have no clue what's going on, and I'm confident about that. This for me? Uh-oh, I feel a tear coming.
On a scale of 1 to absolute evil, where does the God Killer fall? It was recovered by the Red Skull. That should tell you enough. You don't call anything the God Killer if it's anything less than absolute evil's next door neighbor. Yes, the God Puncher would be far less intimidating. Oh, what about the God Scowler? None could wield such a weapon. They would die of embarrassment. Could we please focus? This weapon may be our last chance to stop Lilith. I hope you all understand the gravity of the situation. Also, Agatha says the God Pruner would be useful in the garden. Classic Agatha. This post is restricted from Wanda Maximoff. Did anyone happen to see my apprentice last evening? I had hoped to gain her assistance in the forge. Yeah, Wanda and Sarah ran into each other in the kitchen. Oh my, was there conflict? The opposite. Each is going out of their way to be friendly with the other. It's almost painful to watch. And now both are overcorrecting. Yep, glad they are trying to mend their relationship. As am I. They could learn so much from one another if they made the effort. Sarah, as a student, I can't picture that. Wanda's command of her magic is unique, and Sarah has no qualms about learning new skills. You should ask her about her Caribbean naval adventures. Caretaker was a pirate? Perhaps I speak of her undersea exploration submarine life during the 1990s. The images and videos she captured from her submarine are quite striking. Less interesting, but still interesting. Miss Minoru, while I have your attention, would you happen to be free this evening? I need someone to assist me in completing thermologically menial tasks. Miss Minoru? Breaking a total solar eclipse brings complete darkness to Alexandria, Egypt. Weather conditions have shut down any movement in and out of the city. Don't be fooled. This is no weather, but a mystical barrier of a tenacity that I have not seen before. The complete darkness is a fertile ground for some very dark creatures. From what the Eye of Agamotto reveals to me, I fear that that's indeed the case. Anything that we can do to help. All is not lost. Abu bin Hakim, once the disciple of a great magician, is in the city.
I've squared off against Hulk a lot of times over the years. None of them were pretty.
Dr. Banner used to be the upside to the Hulk.
They're both a complicated guy. Guys, whatever. Hulk messed me up a bunch of times, but...
But a demon queen twisting Dr. Banner's genius, loosening his darkest impulses, and enabling him to perform torturous experiments. That's something none of us have seen. Except me.
It's always the science-y quiet ones that inflict the most damage.
I'll drink to that. As we say in Transia, to our shared pain.
Hey, Hunter, care to join our little Hulk survivors support group? Did I ever tell you about the time the Hulk tore me in half?
This sounds like a story I cannot pass up.
I was in the path of a Category 5 Hulk smash storm. Big Green pulled me apart like it was wing night at his favorite pub, and I was the chicken.
Well, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Then Hulk threw my legs 4 miles away from the rest of me.
What?
Up a snow-covered mountain. Had to claw my way to him.
How did you survive?
That lovely, forceful bisection put my healing factor to the test. Had to find my legs by their scent. My scent, if you catch my drift.
As long as Lilith controls the Hulk, we are at a disadvantage.
Yep, and we're sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department.
I volunteer you, Wolverine.
We all know what's gonna happen, Hunter. Doesn't mean I gotta be eager about it. Well, no matter what, we are sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department. Anytime someone wants my opinion, it means we're really screwed.
Remind me not to brainstorm with you anymore.
Makes sense. I'm more of a claws out kind of guy. Anyway, glad you enjoyed our little Hulk survivors group. We'll meet again if we survive him next time.
Join us, Hunter. We're sharing incredibly painful Hulk stories. After seeing Banner's soul twisted under Lilith's control, I see why Bruce used to doubt himself so much. He mistrusts the green brute because deep inside, Banner doesn't trust himself. Another thing he and I have in common.
There is still hope for Banner.
Yes, there is always hope. But do you think it's possible I'll ever see Bruce Banner in the same way ever again?
Whenever we face Banner next, we owe it to ourselves and to him to not hold back.
We will have to face him soon, won't we? I want to be ready when I do. I want to be sure of myself.
You are not alone, Wanda. When the time comes, we will face your demons. Our demons. Together.
Thank you, Hunter. That gives me some strength. Banner's face still haunts my dreams.
You know me. I'm always game for distractions. I wonder if there'll be a sequel.
Well met, Hunter.
Great news, Parker. Got my hands on an authentic KGB report from the Cold War about a raid on a Symkarian medical lab.
Great! Why are you so excited?
Because the lab was built on the order of, you guessed it, Dracula. The report details creepy medical experiments, which were, drum roll please, his earliest attempts to create new breed vampires.
Wow. I didn't know you read Russian.
I don't. All right, the report is an authentic translation. But still, it's huge.
So, it's a translated document from the Cold War?
No, it's digital scans of a recent translation. Can you just let me have this for once?
Sorry, Eddie. Let's look at the report together. We'll see what else we can learn.
Yeah?
You're the reporter, and this is your story. I'll follow your lead.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
Peace. You don't know what it did. It was us. Later.
Hydra has been collecting field data of some sort on a remote server nearby, and we have a chance here to look for ourselves.
Hail Hydra! We stand with the Mother.
If we can install Carol's script on those consoles, it will do the hard work for us. Assuming we can keep Hydra from blowing up the server first.
They do not stand a chance.
It's about time.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Hail that! Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
Makeup looks good.
Follow my lead!
You're next on the list. Hide, and we will see. You're in trouble now.
Arm Alpha reinforcing. I've got your back.
Eddie and I think this is going very well. Delicious. Let us do this the hard way.
even for Hydra.
You should have known better.
The enemy has the upper hand. We're all gonna get it. Hope you're ready. Support units on the move.
What are you waiting for?
We can make you talk.
You've recovered the data. Excellent work out there.
What if she's not ready? We ask for too much of her sometimes.
I don't want to make her do anything she's not ready for either. But we all know she's the only one who can face him.
Is there anyone else here who has the power to do it? Nico, you're a badass blood witch. What about you?
I might not be packing as much firepower in the magic department as we're gonna need. Hate to say it, but she is more powerful than me. Like, way more powerful. Plus, she knows what we're dealing with firsthand. It's gotta be her.
What if she doesn't want to? We shouldn't make her.
Then one of us needs to convince her.
I'll speak to her. When the time is right.
If you think she's up to it.
We will see.
So, is it settled? Meeting over?
Yes, Robbie, you're excused. You can go back to playing video games.
Rad! Because I'm about this close to finally leveling up.
Bet you cannot do it before Chthon eats your controller.
Oh, you know what, Magic? You're on. Hola.
Bună ziua.
Well, crap. Evildoers beware. I do not think I was supposed to overhear that. I wasn't eavesdropping, which is an actual thing I can do, but I swear that's not what happened. I just wanted some root beer. I do not think I was supposed to overhear that.
Yes, hello.
Nico and I shared a bonding moment over my punk phase. It was endearing.
We're protecting the innocents out there, Hunter.
We're ending their war. It's a slow burn, but we'll get there.
I never expected I'd be here. Before I met you, I didn't even know this place existed.
Well met.
Nice work back there. I'd shake your hand, but I'm still sweating from the heat.
So what is space like?
It's a weird cross between beautiful, deadly, and slightly boring.
Boring? How so?
Space is empty. There's not much to do on that journey, but look at the scenery. Even then, it's hard to tell you're actually moving. Kind of like highway driving through Nebraska. Sorry if I'm ruining any romantic notions of space travel.
You have not ruined anything.
That's a relief. I know my perspective is skewed. I take it for granted sometimes, and I really shouldn't. It's not all a big pile of nothing. Saturn is lovely in person. Every time I'm near, I take a pit stop on one of its moons. Just sit there and appreciate the cosmos. It's rare that I have that much fun.
Parker still has to mix chemicals to make his webbing. What a sucker. Oh,
Hunter, you almost scared me sneaking up on me like that.
I did not think anything could scare you.
There are a few things. Running out of my favorite kind of peanut butter, joining Captain America for a workout, then realizing it's leg day.
That is quite a list.
If I'm being honest, there's only one thing I'm scared of right now, and that's facing off against the Hulk.
Do you speak from experience?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. I can take a punch with the best of them, but that green behemoth's knuckles hit like a bullet train. Makes my blood run cold. You seem way too relaxed about this. Take it from someone who knows. The Hulk is a fearsome opponent.
How did you and the Hulk come to blows?
It's complicated. A case of mistaken identity.
How? You each have a distinctive appearance.
It's New York. A lot of us freaks blend together. No offense meant, but you need to approach what's coming with a healthy amount of respect. We call him the Hulk for a reason.
Before I died, do you know what Hulk meant?
I'm guessing it wasn't mean or green.
It referred to the broken husk of a ship that ran aground. Even the mightiest vessel capsizes under a torrent of waves.
So, we're the waves?
We are a fearsome storm of waves.
I'd still rather be a Hulk.
What have you been doing, Ebony?
Man, Earth's so bad right now, not even Galactus would eat us.
Or maybe we lure Galactus here so Earth might give him a fatal case of cosmic food poisoning.
Hunter, you're growing on me. A good exercise routine keeps the mind and body sharp. Thanks.
Status report on the evac.
Hulk tore out the bridges. Roads are gone. No evac happening.
We'll get you additional air support. We can fly people out.
That's a negative. Our orders have changed. We're taking a more aggressive stance to secure the country.
Secure? You mean you're taking on the Hulk?
Roger that. Our squad is moving into position now.
No, I told Fury not to launch an assault on Hulk. They're gonna get slaughtered. Listen, Agent, whatever, this is Tony Stark. You have to call off your assault immediately.
The dark forces within Banner are only growing stronger with time. Those men are doomed.
We're now in attack position. We just don't have a visual on the target. Laying down a perimeter.
I'm telling you, get out of there!
Wait, there's movement above. It's Hulk! Oh God, no!
I'm going to be replaying that in my head forever.
No one's safe in Transia.
Did we just hear what I thought we just heard?
I don't want to create a self-fulfilling prophecy, but I'm counting that an unnamed green rage demon whose name rhymes with Hulk is itching for a rematch.
Events in Transia seem to be deteriorating quickly.
Someone's going to have to notify the families.
Those poor people.
I hate it when people don't listen to me. I hate it even more when people don't listen to me, and good people die because of it.
I assume you were speaking of Nick Fury.
I warned him, Hunter, multiple times. This isn't the Hulk they're used to. This is something more dangerous. Did he listen? No. Did he think he knew better than me? Of course he did.
Do you know how you are going to handle the Hulk?
Sure. We figure out a way to avoid getting smashed into paste long enough for you to save him like you did with Wanda. If that fails, we shoot him off into outer space. But I think everyone's done listening to me right now.
You still have good ideas. They just have not worked out well recently.
Thanks. They say you're only as good as the last time you saved the world. Well, if that's the case, then I've still got a lot to prove. Maybe I should call Reed and see if he's got any bright ideas. Or Xavier. Or even Namor. It has been too long.
The Hulk is more deadly than he has ever been. Do not forget that.
Believe me, I know. But I can't give up. Because more than anything, I just want my friend back.
Hopefully Fury is moving Aunt May and MJ to a safe location.
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
See you around.
I knew what you were saying. It's basic transient, useful everyday phrases we should all know. Should we now? I seem to recall those phrases quite vividly from common insults of ancient Rome. And you, my cape.
Ready to fight some crime?
So this is how it ends. My sister consumes all Transia with demonic energy on my watch.
On all our watch.
Wait, we aren't just gonna let that happen, right?
We have the Skull's God-Killer.
Which may offer some hope against Lilith, but unfortunately, there are other factors at play.
Some not-so-jolly green factors.
I doubt the Hulk will ever let us get within striking distance of my mother again.
Or Cathan's temple.
Hey, I could try fastballing every Stark satellite in the sky at him. Worked once before. Sorta.
Why look to the heavens?
Showtime.
When the answer is right in front of you.
Nice entrance.
Indeed.
Hey, it's the Ghost Lady!
Agatha.
Are you? Is this? What the hell is going on here right now?
Shh, she's about to get to the good part. The most powerful creature on Earth isn't on Mount Wondergore. She's the witch of Wondergore. And it's time she went home.
Be sensitive to the people of Transia. Let's treat their home with respect.
Going back home again. I thought this was supposed to feel warm and fuzzy.
Unfortunately, your old home has got some intruders. Stay strong. I know how hard this will be for you.
For me. Same goes for you, Hunter.
You may find the Hulk is not like you.
I know how to handle him. Don't you worry.
Wundagore, here we come.
There's Hulk and Hydra and your mother. It'll be an interesting reunion.
Do not let this break us. Use it as motivation.
Once we take the Hulk out of the equation, there's nothing to stop us from knocking Chthon's temple down to its foundation.
I can think of a few hundred demonic entities and Hydra soldiers who may disagree.
Just give Wanda whatever support she needs. We have to stop the Hulk.
All that time you spent practicing, hour after hour, trying to control your powers. Well, dear, I think you're finally ready to screw it all and let go.
Impossible.
You know how much I dislike that word. Now you see why. Daughter of Transia, at last you return home. Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
My... pain? Yes. Mother. You can have it all!
The only way to stop this is to get Lilith out of that out of Dr. Banner's head.
That's not going to be easy.
I have done it before. I can do it again.
Mother is here soon, and I couldn't be more pleased.
Their intentions haven't changed.
You're not going to like it.
You're making a mistake.
You were too weak for this fight.
Let me light your way.
I appreciate your concern.
You had your chance to join her. Look to the...
A worthy opponent.
This your end.
You're not out of this yet.
None will be spared.
Get this off of me!
I am still the center of attention.
It doesn't have to be this way, Banner. Don't listen to her voice. You have to fight.
Why wouldn't I listen to Mother? Look at what she's done for me.
Lilith will extract a price for everything she has given you. She does nothing out of charity.
You still don't see it, Hunter. But you will. Very soon.
I will show you true power.
Whatever gets the job done.
Let the winds carry you.
They'll remember that one.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
Mother will wait no longer. Souls. Mine. I fail her.
I don't think we're done just yet.
You will kneel.
interest.
Dr. Banner's transformation as one of the Fallen is truly terrifying.
I take that as a compliment, Hunter. Never again will I question who I am.
This is not who you are. My mother preyed upon your inner turmoil to create this twisted image of what you desired.
And she exceeded all expectations.
Just what I needed.
There is no escape.
You're just as good as everyone says, Hunter.
It was your mistake in coming here.
The light will heal you.
Just what I needed.
Mother feels their loss.
Your journey is over.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I'll walk it off.
By my side.
Still battled the elements?
We can't keep this up forever. He'll just keep getting stronger.
You just need enough time to purge Lilith's corrupting influence on his mind.
This is not something to be done in haste.
You'll never stop me. Mother protects me. You will regret that.
Not as powerful as Lilith had hoped. Let Lilith's control melt away. The power of the light. We will erase the very memory of them.
No one could have stopped that.
Destroyed.
More of them are joining the fight. They have not changed their plans. This is what Dr. Banner has become? He seemed so mild-mannered.
You know what happens when I get angry. You are not worthy of her. I hope you thought that through. You know that's not enough.
You had your chance to escape.
You only make me stronger. You will regret that.
One of ours is down. They have not shaken their confidence. I am at my limit.
I'd do the same for you.
Are you prepared?
That will never stop me. Mother protector. I won't forget this.
Brace yourself.
You are not worthy of her.
Chaos consumes you. You really shouldn't get yourself into these situations.
You have my thanks, Hunter. You chose this path. Now you must follow it.
Are they all still looking at me? The Hulk with flames? That's a terrifying prospect. The strength of chaos energy.
The elements bow to me. There will be no escape.
You know that's not enough. She has chosen me to finish this. You will see her soon. Mother has decided.
I must regain my focus.
I think we've got company. They're not all that interested in anyone else.
Your mother abandons you.
Fear the scarlet.
Mother will always shield me.
I was like, why can't I activate that?
I am impressed. Her corruption will enthrall you.
Is he?
Any moment!
Ignire.
Just
What is it you said, Agatha? Screw it! Ego sum tenebris et veniut in domo suam ubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta.
This is why Sarah has such high blood pressure.
Sure you're okay?
I will be.
So will he.
That's not fair. Nope, I'm just better than you.
All right. I'd like to make a toast. To Wanda, who not only put Lilith back in her place, but brought back our friend, Dr. Banner.
More like mopped the floor with him.
I know I speak for the rest of the Avengers when I say, thank you. We couldn't save the world without you.
It has been a long day, so if you are going to reprimand me for acting recklessly, do it quickly.
On the contrary, I've come here to congratulate you. We needed that win. We needed it desperately, and you delivered it to us. I want you to know, no matter what happens, you should feel proud of yourself for what you did today. You put my sister in her place and saved an Avenger while you were at it. You deserve all the kudos you can get.
Wanda is the one you should be proud of. It took great courage to overcome her fear of facing Lilith again. Not to mention Banner, who committed nothing short of atrocities against her.
She is as brave as she is powerful, isn't she?
She is, and she deserves your praise.
Then I will be sure to give it to her. It must have been quite an encounter you had with Lilith. I can see it in your collar. It seems to be on its last legs.
Lilith's dark energy did cause the crack in it to deepen. It could use some mending.
Unfortunately, that's impossible. The collar you wear around your neck is irreplaceable. This is it. There are no replacements. It took all my ancestral powers to create it for you. Every last drop. There is nothing left. So in case you were ever wondering why I'm not Super Sarah, now you know. I gave up all my powers to protect you.
Sarah, I did not know. Your sacrifice... I do not have words to express how much it means to me. You are indeed Super Sarah.
You can repay me by doing everything in your power to prevent it from breaking completely.
You have my word. Even if I have to use chewing gum and a paperclip, this collar will hold.
Not sure if that's making me feel any better, but I appreciate the sentiment. I should consult with Agatha in the library, see if there's anything else we should prepare for as the prophecy approaches. I suggest you check in on Banner. I believe he's in the forge. I have no doubt he'd want to meet the warrior who saved him. Oh, and Hunter, good job today.
To Wanda.
And the next generation of heroes who've so graciously hosted us, the Midnight Suns. There's hope for the future as long as people like you are fighting for it.
Aw, Steve. Hear, hear, to the Suns!
To the Suns.
The Suns.
Congrats, kid. You beat the freaking Hulk. He nearly tore me in two, but you bested him. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Logan. That means a lot.
Hey, Hunter. Are you looking for Blade? He's, busy.
Yeah, busy at night.
Also, if you're looking for Captain Marvel, she's also busy.
And she's also outside.
If you happen upon them, with Peter's fault.
What? You gave the whole thing away.
It just now struck me how relieved I am that Bruce is back here with us. I guess I didn't realize how some part of me must have given him up for lost.
Are you going to be okay?
Me? I'm feeling better than I have in days. Listen, we've all faced our share of defeats and setbacks lately. And trust me, I know we've got a long way to go before we can call it a night. But right now, I want to let you know how proud I am to be serving alongside you and watching your leadership.
That feeling goes both ways, Cap. Your moral character is unparalleled, which is essential in times like this.
Ah, hey. You're gonna make me blush redder than the stripes on my uniform.
It appears that when you feel your feelings, they run quite deep.
I could go on, but I probably shouldn't. There's still so much to do.
And not enough hands to do it.
At least we gained a couple more. Hands, that is. 4 more if you count Bruce and the Hulk as separate people.
Nobody celebrated like this when I portaled Sabretooth out of existence.
Ah, hey Hunter. Are you just gonna stand around looking all sullen and demony? Or are you gonna have a drink with me? Come on, let's toast.
Didn't you just have one?
Yeah, but not with you.
What should we toast to then?
I don't know. There's so much to be happy about right now. You pick.
How about to you and your victory over my mother today?
That was pretty great, wasn't it? Knocking her skinny demon ass right through those temple doors was a peak life experience for me. Who's biggest, baddest witch of the land now, Lilith?
Oh my god, Nico. What are you doing?
Having celebratory drinks with coworkers.
Where is Nico? And what have you done with her?
She was too emo and gothy, so I traded her in for a happier, peppier model. Like one of those anarchist cheerleaders.
A cheerleader? Things are worse than I thought.
Oh, calm down. I'm not cheering for a high school football team. I'm cheering for you and Wanda. You two knocked Lilith on her ass and managed to jailbreak Banner's brain and bring him back. You both freaking killed it today. Told you everything would get better once Wanda was back.
Wanda would not be here if you had not broken all the rules to break Lilith's corruption over her.
I can't take all the credit. You're the one who said the incantation and absorbed the damage.
But there would have been no incantation without you. You dared to dabble in forbidden magic to bring back your friend. You should be commended.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that.
I still never thought I would live to see the day.
It's just... we're actually starting to feel like a real family. Maybe a somewhat dysfunctional family with a ton of issues to work through, but still a family.
You know, you're like the younger sister I always wanted.
Haha, I hope you mean annoying little sister, because you're never gonna get rid of me. You're stuck with me for life. And if you borrow any of my clothes without my permission, ooh, I will murder you.
Here is to not murdering each other, then.
Ha! Here's to being cycle breakers. Okay, I've given you enough of my attention and praise. Time for me to give it to my girl Wanda. She did good today.
She did. Good talking to you, Nico.
You too, Hunter. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. Did you see Lilith's face? Priceless.
Heard about Wanda. Wish I could have seen her smash the Hulk.
It doesn't make up for everything I did, but it feels good.
With her minions falling one by one, Lilith's probably begging Mephisto for a job in Limbo's janitorial department right now.
Wow, and you didn't even need my help. I mean, I knew you could do it.
I'll admit it. I was not expecting to take down the Hulk like that.
I keep thinking about Banner's return. He has a long road ahead of him.
Yes, he has returned to normal. Maybe we should celebrate.
Normal? What is normal for people like us? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy those big green fists are on our side. But his path to full recovery will be a long one.
I see. So the problem is we have a brilliant scientist turned monster who must battle his inner demons or face losing control.
Yes, but the Hulk problem is a bit more complicated than that.
I was talking about you.
I see. You are implying that I have something to teach my fellow doctor. I suppose we could compare notes. Very astute, Hunter.
Can't thank Wanda enough for giving Bruce the old come-to-the-light treatment.
So the Hulk is on our side now. Ooh, we'll make the perfect tag team.
Remember that our fight isn't over yet.
I don't think I've shared a common space like this since my days at the university. It can be a nice reprieve from the often solitary nature of my work.
Wow. Feels like we're really a team here.
Next time you're feeling down, remember that you took out the Hulk without my help. That's not a guilt trip, I swear.
Hunter, hello.
If you're here to be angry with me, now's the time to do it. I've been making excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done with the terrible things the other guy has done. But this time I have no excuses. I was the worst monster, not him.
Well, 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 look who's poking around Santa's workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
All I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas. And no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Looks like Stark Enterprises is getting into the Midnight Suns branding trade. How time flies when you're having fun, right, champ?
I just can't shake that awful feeling inside me.
Check back with us in the morning, Hunter. We will have something to share then.
I have so many ideas. We just need time and focus to pull them off.
Hunter, if Lilith somehow hijacks my soul, make sure Wanda sets me free. pretty sure Ileana or Nico would be less gentle. Definitely don't send Blade.
Next time, how about we do this on the actual moon?
We could, but you might need to hold your breath.
You could hold it for me.
Hi, Hunter.
We were privately discussing strategy. Emphasis on the privately.
Hey there.
Hunter.
They have a bet going as to whether or not you... What is the phrase Nico taught me? Ah, yes. Moonwatch and chill.
Ghost Rider or not, Robbie is a dead man. Again.
I'm gonna wrap Peter in a cocoon and roll him down a few off-world mountains.
Everyone's getting a stake with their name on it.
Hunter, I'm saying this as a friend. Get lost.
Hunter, if you don't get out of here now, I'm gonna stake you.
Leaving.
I like you, Hunter. Don't make me add you to my kick into a star list.
Get my stakes.
Finally figured that out, did you?
No word yet from the White House on the cause of the green sky. Many sources are indicating it may be connected in some way to the Hulk.
Why don't you blame Mysterio while you're at it?
Senior government officials speaking off the record have echoed the same sentiments, saying that if this is the Hulk's doing, they are prepared to take any necessary steps to put an end to the threat.
Oh, you mean you want to declare World War Hulk 2? Good luck with that.
But in order to know for sure, they need to locate the Hulk, which is an ongoing question in the halls of power today. Where exactly is the Hulk?
Check outside.
Recent SHIELD activity near the Mount Wondergore site in Transia indicates military action may be necessary.
Too late. We took care of it, champ.